Hello world, this is NBI and I am Nadira Baye with Nadira Baye Inspires, and I'm here to inspire you. First and foremost, I'd like to always start all my podcasts with appreciation. So I want to thank the Almighty God. Thank you so much for all that you have blessed me with. Thank you for everything. I hope I make you proud. My job in this life is to impress you. So I hope that I do that. My family as well. Hope we all make you proud, and thank you for everything. To my family, my friends, thank you all so much as well for just being there and loving me and just making this life amazing. Thank you for all of that. And to my parents, everybody, that's my family. Everybody, I love you so much. Hassan, Shoot with Haas in Brooklyn, thank you for having this production and make your dream come true, helping me make my dreams come true. To my hairstylist, Nicole, she is at Cleo's. That's the name of her hair shop in Montclair, New Jersey. She does great hair. She is gifted. She too is living out her dream. She has me looking like a superstar, even though I know I am, and so are you. And please check her out as well. Check her out. Check Shoot with Haas out, Productions in Brooklyn. And whatever you all want to do in your life, I hope you all make it come true. Don't let anyone tell you can't do anything. And I know I'm starting appreciation is very early. It's what I do. But I just want you to remember that you have what it takes to be what you want in this life. Now, I just want to say thank you for joining me. This is episode 7. Woohoo! Episode 7, and every episode premieres every single Monday. And as you know, in true NBI fashion, we have a topic every Monday, and today's episode is about confidence. Now, the word confidence just sounds strong. So for those that have been listening, you know that I like to start with a definition, and the definition for confidence is the following. It is the feeling of a belief that one can rely on someone or something, having firm faith, a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Let's get it. Yes, confidence is beautiful. Let me tell you, one thing about confidence is you know when someone has confidence. They could walk in a room, you like, oh, they got it. Oh, they know who they are. And you know what? You have that in you too. Confidence is something that everything is a path that you have to walk for yourself. It is your own personal path, like all of us. This is your journey. But confidence is something that it's like being in the Wizard of Oz. It is something that from Wizard of Oz, where, it was a line he had to build up because he had to know who he was in order to get courage. That takes confidence. Now, confidence is, like I said, like the Wizard of Oz, you're on that path. Look at your life that way. It is a path. It is a journey. In order to have confidence, you have to have self-love. And that is going back to the video prior to episode 5 about love. But you have to love yourself in order to have confidence. Because when you have confidence, you will not let nobody tell you anything that will bring you down. Now, if it has to go as far as things that you literally need to work on, and it's to lift you up, but it is tough love, so it might not be the most pleasant thing to hear at times. That is completely different. But if it is about tearing you down, that's not it at all. Confidence is something that you are adhering to a core values that is about knowing, seeing the God in you, the golden in you. That is what confidence is. And that is something that we all have in us. And unfortunately, sometimes some people don't see that because they don't have that self-love. And unfortunately, their environment might be toxic, where it's very hard to see that confidence. But just know, please know that you have what it takes to be the best. And you have what it takes to have a better life. And please, please believe in yourself. Confidence is that feeling and the belief that one can rely on someone or something. That's what the definition was. Having a firm faith. When you have a firm faith, you're like, no, this is what it is. This is what it has to be. That's confidence. That takes cojones. You got to know. That self-assurance is huge. When you look at people in positions of power, quote unquote positions of power, they have confidence. No one's going to tell them anything. And then it becomes arrogance. That's not okay. Being arrogant is meaning no one can tell you anything and you're arrogant and you think you're better than other people. That's not what you're striving for. What you're striving for is the belief and knowing that you are amazing and you are golden and so are other people. And you're not going to let anyone tear you down. That's what confidence is. Also, when I think of confidence, I really think about my father and how my father just he had to fight every day. And I know I spoke about it before, and I'm always going to talk about it in my family because my family's that huge to me. My father had cerebral palsy, and having cerebral palsy was a struggle. It was a hardship. My father had a physical disability, and he literally had to build himself up all the time when he was constantly being torn down from stupid people, ignorant people, along with his body itself. So he had to work with those things, and it could be very hard to build yourself up. But his heart and spirit, man, was on fire. And when you have that fiery spirit, oh, you're building yourself up. You're like, I can do this. I know I can do this. If you're focused and you know your goal and you know what you want to do, you can achieve so much. And my father would always say, have steel will and be the best at what you're going to do. Be the best. That's having confidence. Confidence is like, all right, I'm going to join this competition and I'm going to win. And you're like, the person's like, well, you're not going to win. You've never done these before. We'll see. They don't even know. But guess what? Now they don't even know what to expect from you. But you have this core value in yourself to love yourself, that you know that you're going to do your best. You're going to give your all. That's confidence. Confidence is like, I'm going to make it happen. They're like, how do you know? Don't worry about it. Confidence. I look great. You don't look great. Confidence. Mind your business. Confidence. Confidence is waking up in the morning and you're like, I'm going to seize the day. I'm going to slam this day. This day is going to be amazing. It doesn't matter if it's cloudy outside. It doesn't matter if it's snowing. It's beautiful outside, by the way. It's a blizzard. It's beautiful. First day snow. I love it. But doesn't matter what the day is looking like on the outside. Your internal world needs to be strong. Your internal world needs to know that you can do it. Your internal world needs to be positive. Your internal world needs to be consistent. Your internal world should want the best. And your internal world should want the best for other people. And that's something my parents strived in us. My father would always make sure, both of my parents would always make sure that they raised us with the best and the belief to believe in ourselves. To always be believing in ourselves. And confidence is not something you could buy. It's something internal. It's not something that, you could just give to someone. It has to be taught. It has to be experiences. My parents fostered such a great environment for that. They built us up for how the world is. And it was strong and was positive and was filled with love. And like I said in the previous video, love, learn, laugh. The triple L. And we have that. We had that. God willing to keep that going for all the generations with our family because it's huge. But to be confident, you got to have confidence. You have to. Don't ever let anyone tear you down. Don't ever let anyone tear you down. And it's for children. I know when we're growing up, you're a kid and you go out, and all of us, you go out in the world and, it's new and you got to make friends. And as an adult, you go out there and now you're in a new environment. Maybe you're at a new job or something and it feels like it's so high school again because you're like, I got to learn this person on that. You would feel that in life that you would move on from that high school way of being. But sometimes you have people that are still acting like we're in high school. So you got to let them know I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Or actually, I'm the right one. A good friend of mine was like, no, I am the right one to check you, to let you know. When you have someone that tries to challenge you and or others that try to bring you down, you remind them, you're not my creator. You're not going to put me down. Don't ever let creation or anyone else make you feel less than and powerless. You are powerful. And how you know that is because you could do great things because you're created from greatness. And that's how you know. So confidence is not cocky. It's not arrogance. Remember, those things are things where you think you're better than other people. You are not better than other people. You want to make others feel inferior because you're inferior. Only people that are inferior want to put other people down. If you love yourself, you're not going to put other people down. You want to just let other people know, look, I'm great and you great too. What's up? You just love who you are and you want other people to be a part of that. But you don't subscribe to making people feel less than, inferior. That is arrogant. That is being cocky. That is being ignorant. Being confident is knowing who you are. And I know I keep saying all this, who you are, but to feel good about yourself, to love yourself, self-love, and to make others see the same in them as well. Self-love. Going back to what I was saying, thinking about childhood and being around kids and, it could be really scary and things like that. But just know that, whether it's from youth to being an adult, things like that, you are wonderful and you are special. And, with kids, kids are, unless, it's up to the parents to teach children the correct way. But, kids, when they're around something different, they don't know what to expect, but it's up to the adults to teach them, like, no, that's beautiful. Get to learn that, to get to understand that, or maybe you should not do that, or do you know, but don't judge and don't, be kind. But when you live in an environment where that's the opposite, where you're supposed to bully other people, then that's what the world will become. That's what that child will become. And that's not what we're about. That's not okay. That's not something you should do. You should never make people feel like they don't matter. You do matter. And someone else doesn't have a right to tell you, you don't matter. No, you do matter. Don't ever let anyone put you down. No, 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 no. You are a powerhouse. You deserve the best. No one is better than you. And it's about the actions that you have. It's knowing that you deserve to have a life that you want to be proud of. And you want others to be proud of you that are closer to you. And you want to have honor, like we mentioned in the previous video. You want people to love being around you and to love you, and how you do that is self-love, and then that builds that confidence. And also a way of building confidence is sometimes, and if you're not used to doing it at times, it gets just a little uneasy if you're not used to being confident, but put yourself in those situations. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That was a great quote I heard back in the day, but get comfortable being uncomfortable. Prepare yourself for someone trying to come up, try to say something slick. And you prepare yourself to be like, I love myself. I'm not taking that. No, I'm not. No, that's not happening. I'm not having it. Shut them down. Stand sometimes. Where was that power pose I saw a while ago? They had that power pose when you stand up, put your hands on your hips, and you just you stand strong. That's great. And it's just like, oh, that's a pose. No, that is great because you're standing with your head high and you looking like what? Okay, what? Don't let nobody come to you with anything crazy. Nothing like that. Surround yourself with people that are confident, not cocky, that are not arrogant. Surround yourself with people that inspire good. Surround yourself with people that have honor. Surround yourself with people that are courageous. Surround yourself with people that want what's best. Surround yourself with people that are optimistic, and surround yourself with people that are selfless, not selfish, because who you choose to surround yourself with reminds you and is a reflection of who you are. And sometimes that's hard to take a look at because you're like, well, wow, how do I deal with that? And you only know how you can deal with that. You deal with it in a healthy way, but you have to do what's best for you. You definitely have to do what's best for you. And remember that no one is better than you. No race, no ethnicity, no gender, no economic status, no education status, no job, no company, no age, no weight, no height, no country, no nada. Nobody is better than nobody. No one is better than nobody. That's it. You could have been born a bug. You know what I mean? You don't have the right to tell other people where they can go and where they can't go. And the thing about people, the thing about those that choose to overpower inferior people, when they do that, they seek out the weak because they're weak. Don't be that. Be confident, be superior. Don't try to put other people down. And uplift others. Uplift others to seeing the beauty that they have inside themselves, the greatness they have inside. That's what you want to do. Lift up. Put your head up to the sky. Be gracious. Be kind. You don't always have something to say. And confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. Confidence is observing the room. Confidence is knowing to understand when to say something, when not to. Confidence is being observant, not judgmental. Confidence is making sure you speak up and do what is right. Confidence is making sure that you always go for the best. And confidence is that you believe you are the best, and so does other people. Other people are the best too, based on their actions, Confidence is, it's definitely a way of life. It is. It's a way of life, and it's something that you want to get yourself in a habit of doing, no matter what. Your boss comes to you with something crazy and they feel that they have power over you. You remind them that they're not. Don't ever let anyone, I understand we have, we all have to make a way of life of living. I understand that. But no job or no boss should talk down to you. They don't have power over you. Don't ever let anyone think they have power over you. No one should coming to you talking crazy, like, did assignment done. Who, excuse me? Were you raised by wolves? They're like, what did you say? Were you raised by wolves? Actually, I don't even know a wolf that would talk like that. Why don't you walk back and then you could talk to me the right way? You're not going to talk to me in kind of way. You don't want to explode. Try not to get angry, because when you get angry, anger is one. I read a quote before. I love quotes, by the way, but anger is one letter short from danger. So try your hardest not to get angry. And we're human beings. I'm not saying I don't ever get angry. But you stop acting like you don't get angry. I do get angry at times, but I understand that I have a huge understanding of the downsides to it. There's nothing but downsides to it. And you want to try to control that. You could speak what you want to say confidently without being angry. You can. You could get to the point directly without getting angry. You don't have to name call. You don't have to raise your voice. What does it say in the beginning? It's saying having a firm faith. Isn't that what it said about having confidence? A firm faith. And if you know what you're talking about, bring that firm faith with you. That's what having confidence, a firm faith. Steel will. No, you will not. You cannot. You will not. I will not take that. No. That's what confidence is, and just knowing what you want out of life, having the confidence to do it. You got to do it. You have what it takes. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason, and know that reason is to put good in the world and see what's best for you. That's what confidence is, and this is why I believe one of the reasons that for mankind and what we're supposed to do is to give love and help us all progress together. Unfortunately, we live in a world where technology is advancing so fast, so rapidly, but humanity in some ways is going the opposite way. And why that's happening is because we're focused on material gains instead of improving relationship gains, instead of enjoying each other and being with each other and being positive with each other. Technology is great. It is great. I don't want to say that it's not, because it's great. If we're not, well, God is the one that brought technology, so it's because of, that's why we're here. That's why we have it, because of him. But, just to have the ability as far as the conversations we would have in the past and the time we would spend in the past, things like that. COVID has brought that's here now, because all the other things we used to do, going all out all the time, doing all those things, now we have to center ourselves, so we have to be still. And it takes confidence to do that. You got to have a firm faith to do that. You got to do it. You got to have confidence to do it. And understanding that it is a good thing. It's a good thing to have confidence, because when you have confidence, you know that you could do anything. It is a great thing to have confidence and being still and paying attention. And COVID is an unfortunate thing. I wish it was not happening at all, but I'm just trying to use this time, for us all to use the time wisely to do our best. And in this horrific time, try to be a beacon of light in these dark times. And it takes confidence to do that. It takes guts to do that. And I implore all of you to do that. And I ask you, do you feel confident? And what stops you if you don't? What stops you from being confident? And what are you confident about? We all have those insecurities, but that doesn't mean you should stop and accept anyone mistreating you at all. Embrace your flaws. Turn those into superpowers. Turn your flaws into superpowers. Stand strong. Please stand strong. Love you. Give love. Love you. Give love. All of that. Do it. Because it's so definitely important. And confidence is something that it's a great thing. It really is a great thing. And once you do it, it's going to be like drinking water. And if you don't drink water, drink some water, because water is very healthy. I don't drink enough water, but water is healthy. They say our body's 75% of water. So let's drink some water. But you would think I'm drinking water all the time, because I think I'm a confident person. And I hope you are all confident and love yourselves and believe in yourselves. And remember, like I said before, stand in the mirror and point all the things that you love about yourself and how beautiful and special you are. And even if it's an insecurity, point it out anyway. Talk about it like you love it. Talk about, I love my big ears, whatever it is, talk about it so you can embrace it. And that will be your superpower. Love them beautiful ears you got. Put some earrings on and work it, just love you. All right. So as always, I just hope you all just remember to be good to each other. And remember that all we have is now. So please make it count. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining. See you next episode. Bye.